The difference in skill, bringing you another commentary with the Shadow Paladin player, who is the best Paladin player in the world because he never misses the Javelin ride. We don't have much time to cast a lot of games, so we'll release as many as we can every week. But most of the time it's going to be like 3-4 games, as we're quite busy.
Yes, university students are busy.
I go to work and university. Anywho, so he opens off with getting a trigger, of course. All right.
The right-hand player at this point has been on the hot streak. He's been won like 3 or 4 games so far, and if the left-hand team wants to get back into it, he definitely wants to win this game.
Rides dark, not being able to kill anything, because the player on the right has a little common sense. Just a little. It's enough. Most players should not be attacking Blaster Dark or Javelin if they had searched with this ability, because you're gonna lose something and the extra damage is not worth it unless you have like nothing on your field to. Yeah, of course.
Gets a
draw trigger, of course, but probably doesn't guard this and gets another draw trigger or a heal trigger probably. We'll see. No guard. Oh.
Gets a critical.
Get a critical.
2 damage. Damage checks the Draconic Overlord and the Kimnara. Draws the draw trigger.
Good draw. As we can see, he drew the draw trigger.
Draws the draw trigger. That's what it's called, the draw trigger. Counterblast 1 retires Conroe for the effect,
which is very imba. That's why they're not recruiting any other starters like Conroe, because Conroe's like
probably gonna get the bar, I would think.
I don't know.
Yeah, he gets the bar. He already has the Airmo out. That's why.
He should have gotten a Bari. I don't really get a Bari with that. All right. He's gonna pretend like he's thinking. Okay, cool. He has like 20 cards in hand, but it's all good.
The Bellicosity Dragon that he's ridden, if it hits, he gets to unflip the damage, which he will. He's gonna damage check. Didn't catch that.
He got a Bari, I think he did.
Oh, he ditches a draw trigger, draws a card, and he didn't unflip a damage.
Like a scrub.
And that's a misplay. Oh, there he is. Okay, he realized his mistake.
We should have DQ'd him.
He realized his mistake.
Rides the Phantom Blaster Dragon, of course, as always. Never misses the ride. It's just like the anime. Yes, my foot is right beside you, but don't worry about it. I'm just crossing my legs on the stool. Clear calls. Dark Metal. And Javelin.
To boost attacks with the Phantom Blaster Dragon first. For
gets a double crit. Oh.
Damage. Drive checks the heal trigger and charm. Can heal as the power to Dark Metal. And he's at 4 damage.
No, attack with Rugos good. Attacks with Rugos first. Always attack with the weaker one in case they get a trigger.
Well played, well played.
Well played. He probably gets a trigger on this one. Oh, he gets
the critical.
Nullifying the trigger on the last attack. And still has to perfect guard it though.
Perfect guard, so it definitely was worth it. He made him waste a perfect guard on a simple rear guard attack, so.
But he would have died if he took it, so.
Yeah, I guess it was worth it.
I guess it was worth it to stay alive and stay in the game, yeah.
Rides the Overlord. 11k Vanguard, good shit.
Yeah, he's got another Overlord, some bars. He's got an Overlord at the end in his hand, and now he can't see it. Yeah.
And taking his time, just making sure
he's
that
probably thinking if he should wait till next
turn.
Overlord. Probably.
Another Overlord. As for cards in hand, I'm not quite sure what this is.
He's probably gonna end up calling. Yeah.
Bar at the end and another bar. All right, so this looks like a pretty intimidating field.
He was probably contemplating on if he should save Overload the end for the cross ride, but he probably wouldn't have made another turn. Counterblast
3
on his Vanguard.
On his Vanguard, I would have liked to see that on the rear guard.
Definitely.
Draconic Overlord.
The Vanguard ability.
Rugos, guards for 10.
Guards for 20. Cannot get through.
Yeah, and then your Vanguard can't attack anymore.
And
so
then you lost a card in hand. If you're in a downside position, never do it. It'll just cost you to get less cards in your hand, which is not what you want.
Don't do it on your Vanguard at least. Do it on your rear guard, so you can still get the twin drive off your Vanguard.
Or you get a stand trigger like a sack. You can stand it up, and it still has the Eternal Flame buff.
Yeah, so definite misplay from the right-hand player.
Takes 1 damage.
Left-hand player takes damage. Reveals Dark Metal. This is in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Might attack the Rugos, I think.
And
we don't know what's happening.
Deciding what he's gonna attack.
Your mouse is cool.
And he's making some weird motion with his hand. Still can't decide what to attack.
I believe the other player just said, "Fuck it, I'll block."
Just said, "Whatever you can attack, I'm gonna block for 10k."
Yeah, I'd like to do that when my opponent pretends to think, because he misplays quite hard. Should have retired his Rugos for his Demon Spear, because even with the counterblast too, it's only 20k against Overlord.
But Rugos can intercept though, I guess you could look at it that way.
Rugos can intercept, but judging by his 5 damage and like 4 cards in hand, he should just probably push for game.
Yeah, I guess it's true. This attack with the Phantom Blaster.
I believe he no guards it, because
he has 3 cards in his hand. He's not gonna be able to do much.
One of them is a Bari, so he can block maximum up to 2 attacks.
Checks the Matcha, and that card.
And he fails to get a heal trigger for once.
Alright, so yeah, Willy.
One-sided game, pretty much. He had a lot of draw triggers, but he didn't get what he wanted.
Player on the right side finally loses a game. So